Good morning, and I was just thinking for a moment there, I should call this the G-Shock Appreciation Channel, because once again I'm grabbing a watch and I'm going for the G-Shock, and I looked outside and I could see the mist, and it's super cold here, but I thought the mist looked so good, and it matched the silver MRG. Now I know this is the MRG, the titanium MRG, so this is the expensive one, and you know, in my own opinion, the silver MRG-B5000D, which was the very first original stainless steel silver full metal square, you know, that is a similar watch to this. You know, the MRG has the thin red line, and it has the silver detail on the dial, and of course it's titanium, and it has the fancy bezel and the fancy cobarium bezel there. It has the multi-part case, so all the bits there are individual. I know this is the fancy one, but it is so similar. The B5000D, the GMW, the normal one, you know, it is so similar. So I don't think, and I don't have the silver one here. And if I did, I would certainly, I'd be wearing that. If you've seen my other videos, you can see I wear the Darth Vader all the time, the black one. But today, because it's chilly, and if you hear me struggling with the speaking, that's because I am literally frozen. I really am frozen. I think what I may do is I'm going to put this on the ground. That will allow me to take it off and show you. So I think I will do that now. Okay, hold on. So I've been able to put this on the ground, so I've got my hands free here, and I can take it off and show you like this. What I may do is change the camera position. Yeah, because I don't think it's allowing me to show the colour the way I'm wanting to. Hold on. Here we go. And this is easier also. Yeah, with the light being diffused because of the mist, this lovely grey mist, although it is freezing. So the duration of this video will be how long I can take the temperature. It's below zero, I know that, so you know, my hands feel it, but I thought the light would look great on this silver titanium. And do you know, I think I said in another video that the silver titanium, you know, is my favorite. This one is my favorite square, but with G-Shocks, it's very difficult to actually have a favorite, because what you tend to do is you like the whole range, and that's the whole point of collecting, because you like the style, the design, the build specification, the materials, and then what Casio G-Shock offer is all the different range of colours, different colorways, and I suppose different quality sets. You know, like the resin cased DW range. Then you move to the GMW range, the B5000 full metal, and then you've got the first titanium range. I mean, they get expensive then, and then you get to the full-on MRG, you know, crazy priced range, and you know, they've really put their engineering knowledge and skill to the test here. And I've had in my hands a lot of wristwatches over the years. You know, I've had most brands on my wrist. I've seen an awful lot of very fancy watches. I've held and worn precious metal watches like solid gold and platinum. And titanium was always one of my least favourite metals because its lightness, for some reason, always made me think it had less presence on the wrist because it was lighter. And so I didn't gravitate towards titanium. But I did listen to a lot of people review titanium, and they would talk about its heat conducting properties, and I started to concentrate a bit more. Hold on a second. I've got a warm cup of coffee here, and it's keeping me alive here as I freeze in this sub-zero temperature. Hold on. So I would listen to commentators talk about the titanium material, and I thought, yeah, I understand what they're saying. Its heat conductive properties, its tensile strength, its mechanical properties. So I understood it was a very good material for wristwatch cases and bracelets. So I did know that. And then it might have been last year, I had the opportunity to wear one of the other titaniums. In fact, I wore the camo titanium and the original black titanium. And expecting the weight presence, I got used to very quickly it being a little lighter. And then I started wearing the black titanium more. And I thought, I do like this actually. If I put aside the lightweight and not having the heft on my wrist, I can see the point of titanium. Then when Casio MRG released these things, I thought, oh my goodness, that is right up my street. The build quality, the mechanical properties, this fancy clasp with the lock mechanism, it really, got me. And then I thought, hold on, they're charging too much money for these watches because they are double again over the first titaniums. And I thought, these watches are too expensive. But then I compared them to Swiss mechanical watches. And then I also looked at the functionality, and I looked at why I wear them and why I was choosing a G-Shock over a mechanical watch. And I started to think, hold on, even though these prices are extraordinary, I'm attaching the same sort of value to these digital G-Shocks as I am the Swiss mechanical. But not only that, I'm starting to see more value in the G-Shock digitals, because on the functionality side, they're accurate. They connect via Bluetooth. There is a stopwatch, an alarm timer, a world timer, and it goes on. And I thought, these are the functions that I actually need and use all the time. Plus the thing looks cool. Plus the thing is 40 years old. A smartwatch was designed yesterday and will be out of date tomorrow. This G-Shock was designed 40 years ago, and I've got a feeling in another 40 years' time, it's still going to be on trend. Yeah, you're still going to have this shape. And at that point, no wonder what material it will be made of. Perhaps a ceramic, a sapphire, aluminium alloy of some description, or it will be they'll be made of platinum. Oh gosh, imagine that if that was platinum. Number one, it would weigh about 300 grams, 350 grams. So the presence would be amazing. Actually, if this was platinum, I would like it. I'm exactly the sort of person that would like it. But the price tag will be phenomenal, because of course they released a square in solid gold, and that retailed when it first came out for $65,000 US. So what on earth would the platinum version be? But what we know is the platinum version would look a lot like this. You know, that's something to think about. It would look a lot like this. In fact, you know, if I said this was platinum, you could believe it. Although I'd have to fake it being so heavy. You know, if I said, hey guys, this is a treat, look at this. This is the first MRG platinum square that you've never seen. And I can tell you it weighs a ton. It feels like I'm holding 3 watches here. My goodness, it's so heavy. But it feels so cool. What I like is if you had it around your wrist, you would know that you're wearing a platinum G-Shock. So I could say that and on camera, and you know, you'd probably think that as well. That would be cool. Anyway, today I was going to do a watch talk, but I am so frozen. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to say anything interesting. So today it's just going to be this silver MRG that is my go-to watch for everything. In fact, I choose this over the Apple Watch. I choose it over all the mechanical watches that I have access to. In fact, I'm choosing this over absolutely everything. That is quite interesting, that I gravitate towards the G-Shock Square all the time. Anyway, I hope this looks good. It looks good on the camera thing here, so I think it does look good. Anyway, I am now frozen, so I will have to say goodbye, and I hope everybody is well.